Hey Pine Wizards, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about how you can calculate the currency correlations using Pinescript. So a lot of times what happens is if you like trading on certain pair, for example, if you like trading on your USD or your JPY, the price movement on euro, all the pairs in which euro is the base currency would be a little bit similar to whatever happens in the euro USD. So for example, if the euro USD is going up, then chances are euro JPY would be going up as well, and there is a specific correlation that we can calculate and see how much that similarity is. So in this video we're going to talk about programming this correlation function indicator that can let you know about the currency correlations. And let me just go ahead and open up the Pine editor, and here let me just go ahead and paste the code step by step, and we'll explain it as we go through it. So I'm interrupting this video to announce that we have a very special announcement to make. You can join our Forex forums to talk about Pinescript, and if you have any queries, you can ask your questions here. I'll also be putting the code of this indicator inside this forum here. So to join the forum, what you have to do is go to our Google, and here you have to search for Forex forum, and you can open the first link here, and from here you can register, and after registering you can go to this Pinescript by Pine Wizards, and then here inside this I'll be posting the code to this video, and there are a lot of other traders that will be joining this forum, and I'm actively participating answering any queries that you might have about Pinescript. And in here I'll also be sharing some more helpful tips and tricks you can use in Pinescript. So I'd highly encourage you to join this forum for it. So first of all, we need to take inputs of the currency pairs that we want to calculate. So for example, here I'm pasting let me just go ahead and close these parentheses. So here we have defined our indicator as currency pair correlation, and the overlay would be true. And then after that, we are taking 6 inputs of the symbols that we want to find the correlation with the current chart. You can change them to any currency pair in the settings, or even here we have given the default values. You can change these as well. Now after that, what we need to do is we need to get the values or the closing price of each pair, and we're going to use the request security function for that. So request security is used to get data about any currency pair, and if we want to get a closing price, we'd call in that pair, that is pair 1, in this case your USD. Pair 2 would be your JPY or GBP USD, and then after that we are giving it the time frame of time frame dot period, whichever time frame is on the chart we are assigning that here, and we want to get the close value of this GBP USD on the 30-minute time, and we're doing the same thing in all these pairs. And after that, what we have to do is we have to calculate the currency correlation, and we can do that by using the ta.correlation function. So ta.correlation function has 3 arguments. The first one is the source, the second one is the source, the first one is the source 1, the second one is the source 2, and then we have the length. So in case of correlation 1, we are calculating the correlation between Euro USD and Euro USD. As you can see, we are currently on the Euro USD chart. So this correlation would be 1 because the closing price would be same across both. And in case of correlation 2, we are calculating the correlation between the Euro USD and GBP USD. So here we are assigning the closing price of the current chart, and then pair 2 closing price, which we calculated using the security request security function. And we'll do the same thing with all other correlation calculations. And then after that, what we need to do is we have to create a table in which we can plot this currency correlation data. So I can just go ahead and paste this table code, and here you can see that in this code, first of all, we have created a table, and after that we are calling in each cell and we are filling in that table. So the headings are going to be currency pair and the correlation between those currency pairs, and after that in the table we are putting in the pair 1, that is this variable here. So whatever the variable is, and After that, we are plotting its correlation against it. So if I just go ahead and add this to a chart, it will make more sense. So let me just go ahead and add it, and here you can see the currency correlations is being plotted. So as I said, this is a correlation between Euro USD and Euro USD, and this is one. This is correlation between GBP USD and Euro USD. So as you can see, the correlation is 0.96, which is very similar. So if I just go ahead and open up the GBP USD chart right here, then you'll be able to see that price movement in this chart and the GBP USD chart is very similar. So let me just go ahead and type in GBP USD, and you can see the price movement is very similar. Where there is downward movement here, there is downward movement in both, and this shows us that there is a strong correlation between Euro USD and GBP USD, and we can even judge this by just reading this value. So if you are not familiar, correlation value ranges from -1 to 1, and 0 is in the middle. So first we have the -1, then there is 0, and then there is 1. So if a pair has a strong correlation with the other pair, for example, its value is somewhere around here, that is 0.8 or something, then that means if the first pair is going up, the second pair is likely to go up as well, is following this price direction. And as we approach 0, that would mean there is no correlation at all. There is no similarity between the movement of those currency pair, and if the value starts to go towards negative, like in this case here, USD JPY, then this means if the Euro USD is going in the bearish direction, the USD JPY would be going in the upward direction. So more negative the correlation is, the more opposite the prices would be moving. And this is how correlation works. I hope you understood the concept of correlation and how you can calculate the correlation between different currency pairs. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. I would love to answer them. Take care. Thank you.